All right, welcome, my FX buddies, the podcast, and we have breaking news. It is Saturday. It's almost about 6:30 where I am in the evening. It's April 26th. So, at least it's breaking news for me. I don't know, wherever you guys listen elsewhere may have already covered it, but look at this. So we know there's a delegation here in America. We know, matter of fact, there's another article. Oh well, it's too late. So this will just be a short, maybe 4-minute video. But I'll do another post later because the finance minister, Ali Alaq, and one other man, he looks familiar, but I don't know his name. He was at the World Bank and IMF meetings, and there's an article about that also. But for now, the central bank sets a date for opening a new bank in the U.S. So we're going to get into this. This will be YouTube, Rumble, maybe Spotify, because it's going to be so short. Not all places want little short posts on their uh, sites. All right. So this is a like, a share, a subscribe for sure. Share, and I'll tweet this out too. All right. Um. So the central bank sets a date for opening a new bank in the U.S. and resolving the Visa and MasterCard crisis. And eventually, that this will be a different picture. It's just breaking news for this video here. So Ali Alaq confirmed on Saturday that an agreement had been reached to open another bank. So does that mean there's already a bank here in the United States? To establish relations with Iraqi banks in money transfer operations. So when you finish reading, I think it just means they're opening another central bank of Iraq. But this will be the first one here. But there's probably people who will have more insight on that. Like I said, this is just coming out maybe 6 hours ago. Maybe. He also added the central bank aims to resolve the problem of Visa and MasterCard cards abroad within the next month. So that would be May. Noting that a plan has begun to be developed to issue cards specifically for small merchants. The Iraqi banking sector faces challenges in international transactions, particularly regarding the use of electronic payment cards abroad due to regulatory restrictions and global financial compliance requirements. The Central Bank of Iraq has been working for some time to strengthen banking relations abroad and open new channels. I'm reading right here if you're reading along with me. To improve financial transfers and ensure smooth transactions for businessmen and citizens as part of broader efforts to reform the banking system and bring it in line with international standards. Then there's another with more details. Visa and MasterCard issue abroad to be resolved next month. All right. CBI governor announced Saturday the issue of Visa and MasterCards abroad will be resolved within the next month. He said in a press statement, Central Bank has completed the 2 tasks related to cash sales and foreign transfers, but the card crisis, the card crisis witnessed a state of misunderstanding. He explained, matter of fact, I should big this up for you, for those of you on your mobile devices. When we headed to organize this process, it required a set of procedures that must be worked on so that we put it in its correct direction and according to acceptable standards. And therefore, there were some stops and some changes in the paths. Agreement was reached with all concerned parties, which include Visa and MasterCard, in coordination with the Treasury, the Federal Reserve, and the auditing company on the formulas and paths for settling these cards, stressing that the central bank has taken rapid steps in this regard, expecting to complete this task within the next month before the scheduled date, which is June 1st. June 1st. Anyway, work has begun on developing a plan to issue cards to small merchants after completing consultations with companies to accommodate the requests of merchants, a large segment of Iraqis, to cover their foreign trade without passing through long routes so that transfers can be made directly, which will create a major shift in accommodating merchants who do not use formal transfer methods. All right, then we just have one last paragraph and we're done. Alaq indicated the central bank, in agreement and consultation with the Treasury and Federal Reserve, has completed the organization of cash sales of dollars and is now in an ideal position by their own testimony. He described foreign commercial transfers as progressing very smoothly as we have expanded the network of correspondent banks abroad in the U.S. and elsewhere. An agreement has also been reached to open another bank in the U.S. to establish relationships with Iraqi banks in transfer operations. This is big. This is good. This is like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. And like I said, I'll do a longer post later. Thank you. Until next time, accumulate while we wait for the rate to accumulate. Appreciate. Eat all your meals. No, wait. Pay all your bills and don't miss any meals. Ooh, I messed that up, didn't I? Until next time.